In DLC 1, The Awakened King, we got one of the most damaging archetypes, the Ritualist. This archetype has the best DOT potential in the entire game, and in this video I want to show you how to get infinite duration for all the DOT effects. Before we see how to get infinite duration on DOT effects, let's see what all DOT effects we can use and how to optimize them to get the best damage numbers possible. For this build, I will be using Ritualist as primary and Medic as secondary. Medic archetype gives 25% damage boost, all damage boost just by equipping it. So throughout the entire build explanation, I will be using this archetype combination. Once all the effects have been inflicted on Root Nexus, let's put some distance between us so that we won't accidentally inflict more DOT effects on it from killing other enemies. The aim here is to see how much damage this combination of DOT effects can do without refreshing it or adding other damage sources to it. I have tried different combination of effects, like which effect should be inflicted first, second, and so on. It does make a little difference in overall damage value. For this run, I am using Bonesaw with Creeping Mist mod. This mod explodes into an expanding mist which lasts for 20 seconds. Enemies within this mist will receive 25% additional status effect damage and 5% additional crit chance. Mist debuff will persist 10 seconds after target exits the mist. Other than Bonesaw, we can use any long gun that doesn't have a fixed mod attached to it. For handgun, Nebula is required as it will be inflicting 3 stacks of corrosion on its own. So with this build, we are able to drain more than 50% of Root Nexus in Apocalypse difficulty, so we'll stick to this build for now. Now let's try this build in a boss battle where boss actually fights back. Also, let's check if Monolith's mod Sandstorm can help us boost up the damage. Aim here is simple: apply all the DOT effects and keep refreshing them. Please check the duration of DOT effects on the One True King, and as soon as I hit him with a charged melee attack, the duration of all the DOT effects will be refreshed. So this is the base for infinite duration DOT effects. All we have to do is keep hitting the boss with a charged melee attack. This is possible due to a melee mutator known as Executor. When equipped, this mutator will increase the duration of all negative effects on enemies by 30% of the original value. That means every charged melee hit for a 40-second DOT effect will gain 12 seconds, but it cannot exceed the original duration of 40 seconds. Next up, let's see if this is realistically possible to keep DOT effects active on bosses. I was able to test this build against the One True King with Vicious and Drain modifier, the Bloat King with again Drain and Vicious modifier, Cinderclad Forge with Thick Skin, Gwendil the Unburnt with Regenerator, Legion with Thick Skin and Elemental Resist, Corrupted Ravager with Regenerator, Venom with Elemental Resist and Drain, and finally Annihilation with Spiteful and Hardy. If you guys are interested, I'll attach the complete boss fight videos after the build details. So now let's check out the complete build. Primary archetype is Ritualist with Miasma and secondary archetype Medic with Healing Shield skill. In the amulet slot, we have Effluvium Enhancer, which increases acid damage by 25% and corrosive damage by 50%. First ring slot, we have Anise Crystal, which increases damage by 5% for each unique status effect on the target. Since we can keep DOT effects for infinite duration, this will be active throughout the fight. Timekeeper's Jewel and Shadow of Misery to further increase duration and 20% attack. Other than that, Acid Stone will increase 50% acid damage since we'll be stacking a lot of acid damage. Any long gun without a fixed mod can be used, and mod here is Creeping Mist. Also, Monolith with Sandstorm does almost the same damage. Mutator is Twisting Wounds with 80 seconds bleed duration, which works well with Anise Crystal. Handgun is Nebula with Fatted Wounds Mutator, so 1 stack from Primary Fire, 1 from Mutator and the third from the mod. This will apply 3 stacks of Corroded on the target, and with Effluvium Enhancer plus Acid Stone, this will have bonus damage. In the melee weapon slot, I prefer Hunter's Spear since it has corrosion effect on its own, but we can use Skrillex as well. Melee Mutator should be Executor to refresh DOT duration, thus giving us the infinite duration DOT effects build. For traits, I have Affliction and Triage from archetypes. The other necessary traits are Amplitude, Chakra and Endurance. Next up, Swiftness, Vigor, Spirit, Expertise, Fortify, Bark Skin. These are good to have but not necessary. You can modify them as per your playstyle. Chakra is mandatory as it increases mod duration by 30%, thus giving us more uptime with Creeping Mist and Nano Swarm from Nebula. In the relic slot, I am using Tranquil Heart for steady healing, but we can also use Profane Heart to gain lifesteal. And for relic fragments, we have Mythic Elemental Damage, Mythic Mod Damage and Mythic Mod Duration. Armor is personal preference, we can use any armor we like. So I'll add the complete boss fight videos from here. This build will work nicely against the bosses with elemental resist and thick skin as well, since we will keep refreshing the duration. So guys, if you like the video, please consider subscribing, become a channel member to show your support, and as always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.
At least that's over.